Welcome to the Fear and Greed Afternoon Report for Tuesday, the 18th of April, 2023. I'm Sean Aylmer. Every afternoon, we've got the 5 stories that happened today that you need to know about. Story number 1, the S&P ASX 200 finished down 0.3% today to 7,360 points, while the materials and utilities sub-indices ended higher. All other 9 sectors ended lower, led by energy stocks. Among the large caps, the banks and miners were mixed. The retailers were lower, so too Telstra. Woolworths was among the worst, down 2%, while Coles was off 1.2%. Regis Resources share price was up 0.5% after the gold miner downgraded its full-year production guidance. Other gold diggers to recently downgrade output include Evolution Mining and St Barbara. It was a good day for the lithium stocks, with Core Lithium, Pilbara Minerals and Allkem all among the best performers of the top 200. And farewell to Oz Minerals, which traded for the last time on the ASX today. The Adelaide-based copper miner from tomorrow is part of BHP. Story number 2. I know I just said lithium stocks did well today, and they did, but lithium prices continue to slide. China is the major lithium producer and the commodity is often quoted in yuan. The lithium carbonate price at a 99.5% battery grade is currently trading around 187,000 yuan. A month ago, it was 300,000 yuan. That's why a lot of those lithium stocks haven't done so well recently. Story number 3, there's been some big moves in recent months in the price of LNG, and the local gas producers are feeling the impact. Local gas producers are being hit with government and price intervention, new requirements around emissions reductions, and potential petroleum tax changes. The short-term price for LNG in North Asia also has dived by about 2/3 since its peak in August last year, thanks to a mild northern winter. It means storage plants are relatively full for this time of year. The price of gas is still above long-term averages, and Europe continues to struggle to replace Russian gas supplies, but some analysts reckon there's further to fall. Yesterday, investment bank UBS cut its earnings forecast on Australia's 2 big gas producers, Woodside and Santos. Woodside's share price today was down 2.4%. It's off 5% this year. Santos finished 2% lower today and is flat this year. Story number 4, the federal government has a $50 billion hole to plug in the upcoming budget, and Treasurer Jim Chalmers is talking about overhauling the capital gains tax system. There are about $250 billion of annual tax concessions in the federal budget, about $50 billion in super concessions, almost as much in main residence capital gains tax exemptions. Then there's GST exemptions, property investor exemptions, and other capital gains tax exemptions for individuals and trusts. Chalmers wants a public conversation, as he puts it, about the sustainability of current fiscal settings so as to reduce the deficit. The government has already outlined plans to decrease the tax concession on superannuation balances over $3 million, but obviously the Treasurer wants to do more. Of course, it's political dynamite, and that stopped major changes previously. It'll be very interesting to see how far the Treasurer can push it in the upcoming budget. And finally, story number 5, China's economy expanded by 4.5% during the first quarter after COVID-19 restrictions were lifted. And that's good news for Australia. There was a rebound in factory and consumer activity during the 3 months to the end of March, according to figures released today, which isn't really unexpected given the economy emerged from lockdowns. The bigger question is whether the momentum can last. Economic data released over the past month has been mixed, though the numbers today are definitely strong. Unlike other major economies, China is not experiencing high inflation. As a result, it's not experiencing higher interest rates either. That's it for the afternoon report for Tuesday, the 18th of April, 2023. Don't forget to hit follow on the podcast and find Fear and Greed on LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. Join Michael Thompson and I tomorrow morning for the Fast 5 by Fear and Greed, the top 5 business stories you need to know in just 5 minutes. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.